Guys.
Welcome back to another episode of the Emmizzie podcast. My name is Edmund. This is Nicholas. We're two mans with tens, and we're here to talk about this crybaby dog in the back that won't shut his ass.
We're not swearing for 5 whole minutes, everybody. Mm-hmm. No swearing. Mm-hmm. The crying today is astronomical.
Yeah. We got back from the gym. Oh, how are you doing?
Yeah, hold on. Give us a sec. Hi, everybody who's listening. If you're a listener and you're listening on, thank you.
Smart.
And you're listening on Monday, you're a snake. Because why aren't you in the live chat right now? These people came out. They came out of the closet because they're queers. And then they also came out into the live chat to support and converse with us. Okay?
Yo, do I look big?
Do I look big?
I look fat and sloppy.
Oh my God. Just sit up straight. Like, sit, like, do a little bit like a, do a little, yeah, skinny. This,
yeah, I'm skinnier now.
This is like,
but I'm comfy like that.
This is like Jabba the Hutt behavior. This is princess
So
behavior.
I do look like I'm.
This is
so
Leah
I do
Kateb
look
behavior.
big.
No, it just depends on how you're sitting. I look like slob kebab when I sit like this.
Yeah, but you're skinny.
You interrupted me. So anyway, if you want to be a part of the live chat situation where we talk to you the whole episode, and you don't want to feel left out like a loser, the link is always in the description. Come to my Twitch, twitch.tv// I don't know, okay? Nicholas James Emmizzie. And it's a good time. We also have a Discord that's also always linked. And if you go to the Discord, we talk hella craps because we're not swearing. Edmund has these This has been the highlight of everybody's life, by the way.
Yeah, they mad at me because I forgot to do it today.
Yeah, you didn't, but I came in with a little one because don't piss me off. Edmund did not show up today. Okay, he has duties he's supposed to do. He shows up every day and I saved them all.
What? The ones that I do?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So that I can make like a little thing. After 5 minutes, how far are we in?
2 minutes in.
Okay. After 5 minutes, Edmund's going to read them.
Do you even know who Jabba is? Yes. Mr. Muffles Mama says, I've been...
Ooh.
Okay, y'all, hold on.
Muffles Mama has one of the things today.
Well, I'm glad that you're here, Mr. Muffles Mama. I've been watching y'all for a while, but finally just joined Twitch so I can actually comment. Well, hey, Bookie.
About damn
Welcome
time.
to the Tukey, the Talkie Tukey. I know who Jabba the Hutt is, though. I look just like him. That's my twin brother. We both got 15 chins, and we look like we are 18,000 months pregnant, Jesus.
You worked hard today.
I went to the gym today.
Yeah.
Give me like 3 years. I'm gonna be skinny like you.
3 years, babe. You could live.
Yeah, because you know
if you like
if I went hard, I could be done in like 6 months.
If you put that whole Odyssey into it, you literally in 6 months could be a completely different person.
I know.
It's a good winter activity because it's like no one can really see you. You're like bundled up the whole time, and then spring comes and you just pop out.
Is the AC not on? Why are you letting Edmund suffer? Because I run hot.
The AC
is
on. It is in the 60s. It's
suffering. It's on 69.
Let's talk about
He's freezing right now. I just got out the shower, and when I got the shower, I'm still like warm.
He runs very warm. He sweats for a good hour or so.
Yeah, just halfway through the show, I'll put the fan down.
Yeah, he'll be all right. They just hear the whole time. But it's just the wind. No, they can't hear that. Because you know why I know they can't? No, because I tried to do an ASMR into here one time, and I was listening back to the podcast, and I was like, listen, guys. And it was just like, silence. I was like, okay, great.
Yeah, sometimes I think that like they can hear things you're saying. They didn't hear the share playing last episode.
No, every time we like yell at Scoob, you don't hear Scoob. You don't see he's crying, and they're just like,
damn. So we just look abusive.
We're like literally screaming at him,
God.
No one knows why because they can't hear him. They only know when he brings his big ass into the...
Listen, you're going to the gym, and I keep eating like we're not the same. Oh, I read that weird. Listen, you're going to the gym, and I keep eating. We're not the same. Yeah. I did have 2 donuts before I came on here, though. But I had 2 donuts for the first time in like 3 days. So
listen.
And I've been eating chicken and rice.
Oh, you've been eating that good chicken, too.
That good chicken.
He got these things from Aldi, and it's like a chicken. What is it?
It's chicken parmesan. It's like
the patty, already fried, parmesan spiced. Frozen.
And I'm not giving y'all the game because it's what I was playing.
I already said it's from Aldi.
No, but it's like a certain brand. I don't remember the brand though. I don't know.
It's amazing, and I'm
It is
really
incredible.
because it's really good.
It's
But
incredible.
no, I'm proud of you. You went to the gym twice.
Thank you.
Okay.
You didn't think I was gonna do it.
No. I knew you were gonna do it today.
Uh-huh.
I'm worried
You
about
skeptical about Friday?
I'm skeptical about Friday and your attendance, but you have to go
I'll go on Friday.
because I made a plan of what I'm doing at the gym on Friday, so I need you to go.
Oh, you're going with me Friday.
Yes.
You said you're going 2 days a week, not 3.
Yeah, and did we go Monday? Oh, okay. Because he skipped Monday. Now he
Numbers-
did work a
numbers-
double
numbers
shift.
add up.
But
Numbers add up. I was about to call her Elena. That's real crazy. Amelia says,
who is Elena?
no clue. Amelia says, how has trying dairy going?
Baby girl.
Let me tell y'all something. This is he could eat a cow. Wait, no. He could
Drink a cow.
from a cow.
I could what are we?
He could suck a cow.
Are we 6 minutes in?
Oh, 6 minutes in, yeah.
I could suck the shit out of a fucking cow titty. Okay?
Yeah.
That's how much dairy I can have now. I could be never mind. I'm not gonna do all that.
That
That's
is
a lot.
That was
That
crazy.
was a
That
lot.
was the line.
I didn't need to do that.
That was the line.
Okay.
That's bestiality, bro. Come on.
So I whoa. I just made a mac and cheese that had like 3 kinds of
The second
dairy
kind.
cheeses.
The second kind that you made, because the first one didn't have
The first
bacon.
one was and it had
still good.
bacon's not dairy. I made mac and cheese.
Go ahead.
We're talking about dairy.
I know. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is that Stacy?
Yes, Stacey. What's
Yeah.
wrong with him?
I had 3 kinds of cheeses, made it with buttermilk, okay, and butter. I
25% off, and they pay tax, and they give you a Pyrex. Damn.
okay. I bet you could milk a bull is crazy, Amelia.
Whoa.
Anyway, yeah, no, trying the dairy has been amazing, guys. I love it. And I can't wait to have more. Okay, so it's been time.
baby.
So we're going to double back to the Discord. So,
Oh yeah. Sorry. Did you say that to go to the Discord? I don't remember.
I did.
Okay.
But what I want you to do,
What do you want me to do? As soon as you get done scrolling past your porn.
my nudies. Well, it's in my favorites. So you're going to read what you're saying. So there.
Uh-huh.
I think there's 5.
Okay.
So this is an
Well, I gotta
excerpt
read it.
because
'cause I say words
can't
that you
say
can't
some
say.
things. I mean, I can if I want, but I don't. So
It's in your best interest.
we
not
all
to.
have freedom of speech. I just choose to have freedom of
Not
life.
in here. This one says,
Wait, sorry. Yeah. So everybody, this is what you can expect every single morning, except for today. Edmund in the Discord gives motivational quotes every morning. Okay, they're not your typical live, love, laugh.
I try to channel my inner godliness, you know what I mean? Try to inspire people, you know? That's why I go in there and I say things like, yeah, I'm late because you're late. You ain't tell yourself you the thickest bitch on earth yet, so why I gotta say it early? Why do I have to wake up so early to tell you that, huh?
Yeah. You can just scroll to the next one. You're done.
Your cat ain't knocked that vase over. That wagon did.
That
So have a
wagon.
great day.
Dicky. Oop.
That's porn.
Oop.
That's porn. That's
Oop.
porn.
Sorry.
Okay. Guten Tag, niggas.
Yeah, right. That's the one I was like, let me pass the phone.
Let me start that over. Guten Tag, niggas. A little bit of German for you.
Yes.
How you a yapper, but you ain't yap to your manager about getting a raise? Tell that bitch you need $3 more an hour, or I'm a butterfly your orbital bone.
Right. Right.
Yes, I just woke up, but y'all know what it is. Tell that nigga in the mirror you love him, or I'm a slap fire out your punk ass. Huh?
Right.
These are just very motivational. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm getting with this? Like, I might be a motivational speaker one day, for real, for real.
Honestly,
Who knows?
you could write a little book.
I
Put
could.
these quotes in there.
A long book.
A little photo, frame it, put it above the toilet.
Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, love the foot in your ass. Good morning, Yap Gang, because everybody in the Discord are yappers.
Yes, we have dubbed everybody in chat the yappers.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Yap Gang. Eat some healthy shit and talk nice to yourself today, or I'm going to catch you in traffic and side swipe you with this 9-iron. And I don't mean golf, niggas.
Right.
What did I mean by that?
Gun.
Good job.
Thanks.
Remember to have a great... How many you want? You like,
You
what the
did
fuck?
5. You did 5.
Okay.
There's 5.
This last one. Just a reminder to have a great day and to tell that bitch you want to... Hold on. I'm gonna start this over.
Okay.
Just a reminder to have a great day and to tell that bitch you want to run a fade off the clock so you can swell they lip muscles.
Right.
Because we all have that coworker that we want to just run a fade with. Mm-hmm. We want to sock on and we want to punch on. And that bitch get on your nerve every single morning. You go into work, you go in and you see that whore sitting at the end of the goddamn break room, loud as hell, playing TikToks early as fucking morning. Bitch, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and your volume is all the way up. Tell that bitch when 4 p.m. hits, not 4:01, not 3:59. When 4 o'clock hits on the dot, you gonna dot that bitch eye in the parking lot. Amen. All right, let's go on with the show.
So how are you today?
I'm great. I was horrible earlier today, but I worked out and
It makes you feel better, right?
I'm ready to go. Well, I was
Like
still.
when you get in like a good little, you're like, you feel accomplished. Me gaslighting you right now?
Well, here's the thing. I'd use my anger and frustration to get through the workout.
Yes.
So,
because this tall fucking Caucasian Drake looking ass bitch just hogging up machines
with the most manufactured hairline you've ever seen in your life.
Like,
that couldn't have been his real hair. He had Beijing in that motherfucker.
What?
Beijing.
Like the country or?
No, like the sprinkle.
It's called Beijing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never heard of that. This man was standing at the only thing I needed left to finish my workout for a half an hour doing, and honestly, I applaud anybody who shows up to the gym, okay? I applaud you because that's more than doing nothing. But here's my thing. Mm-hmm. Standing there and doing 2 reps of an exercise, 2 reps of an exercise, then switch to a new exercise, 2 reps, new exercise. He did everything you could ever do. He did whole body.
He did 12 different sides of shit all in that motherfucker and hogged up the goddamn machine for...
And he was wiping his snot. He was wiping his face and then touching the things.
I didn't see that part.
Right. And I'm sitting there. I posted about it on my Instagram story. And I was so annoyed. I'm like, ew, one, you're just standing there. Well, of course I did.
Okay.
People are disgusting.
I don't know. There's a lot of people in there that wasn't wiping shit down like that dude that just took the chest press from me after I was sweating all over it. I think he wanted to get on there when I was sweaty, but
the girl next to me who literally was sweating, she got a paper towel for her sweat on her forehead, but did not get a paper towel to wipe off the sweat on the machine. I was like, babe,
very gross.
Please.
It was so much booty sweat in there today too.
Nobody has decorum in the gym. I mean, it's Planet Fitness, but still, like no one has any sort of home training in the gym. Pissing me off.
Nastiness. Whenever I see stuff like that in the gym, I go, oh, that's why COVID was so bad.
Yes.
It makes sense now because you niggas are trifling.
People shove their full fist up their nose and then they're like, let me go ahead and grab this weight. You're disgusting. You
got up and there was a puddle of moisture on that seat and you didn't even bother to grab any antibacterial.
I know these people don't wash their hands after they pee.
Fuck no.
I know they don't.
No.
They go to public restrooms and they just like run the water or they just walk out. Like they don't do anything.
They run the water and leave out at the same time. So it's kind of like the water is, they just
gone.
Not even water on the hands be dry as hell.
Pissing me off.
I'll use the public bath. I have to use public bathrooms a lot because I'm
shitty bitch.
A driver.
Oh.
I drive for work. You know, there's not toilets in the trucks that I drive.
You're pretty shitty though. You do a lot of shitting.
I do be shitty. I'm a shitty bitch.
You shit a lot. Concerning.
I'm regular.
How much do you shit a day?
Probably like 3 to 4 times a day.
Okay. Yeah, easily. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a solid 2. Depends on what I ate, but I normally do a good 2. Right
2
when I wake up.
It's crazy.
Right when I wake up, and then sometime like midday, I take like a nice little shit.
Yeah. Well, I think mine is 4 too because sometimes I be dehydrated.
Right.
So like it's 4 because I gotta get half out now. Drink a little water and get half out later.
I'm doing a lot of peeing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't pee as much as you do.
No one does.
Nobody on earth does. Anyway, I use public bathrooms a lot because I drive for work. And I went and I was taking a shit one time and it was a dude taking a shit next to me when I first got in there. And he got up. I'm assuming he wiped. And I didn't hear no water as he walked out the bathroom.
I hate that. What do you mean? Like, honestly, like
you wiped your ass.
What is it that stops you from washing your hands? Like, what is it in your spirit that is like, I should walk out of here What bring back shame? There needs
he was a white man too, which I already made a TikTok about why they do that.
There needs to be like, okay, you know at Planet Fitness, how if you make loud noises on the weights, there's a thing called the lunk alarm that goes off. There needs to be one in every bathroom.
For
if somebody walks out and does not wash their hands, there needs to be like, wee woo, stinky, nasty smelling, stupid bitch.
Bro.
Yeah. Disgusting.
That's nasty as hell.
Wash your fucking hands.
We got to start being able to shame niggas that don't wash their hands too. Mm-hmm. Just publicly shame niggas. Just be like, bro.
Boo.
Boo boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
Ew, he didn't wash his hands.
Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I'm drinking a soda that I'm not gonna tell you about because they ain't cut the check yet.
He's drinking.
But it's
ginger ale.
Oh, see, yeah, see.
Okay.
What? Okay, y'all. We're 16 minutes in. This is a mailbag episode.
Damn, no one wants to know how I am. No one wants.
You said how you was.
I never did. What did I say? How did I feel?
How do you feel today?
Yeah, because I didn't fucking say how I feel.
How you feel
you
today?
fucking bitch.
How are you?
Good. I kind of forgot what it was. I'm good because I am relaxing on like drinking for a while and leaning into cannabis life. And I've done the edibles. Not a huge fan, not gonna lie, because I hate playing the game of like, when is this gonna happen? When is the inevitable me staring blankly into space?
You know, can I interject a little bit? Okay. We went to the weed shop yesterday, and you said that to that girl behind the counter. She was like, well, most of the edibles are pretty instant. Like, as soon as you, like, swallow it and you go to the bathroom, it's pretty much already hidden. And it's like, girl, because you do this all the time, you was just complaining because you bought the last eighth across the room. Like, right. I don't do edibles every day. So,
I just, like, I don't really... Scuba, please go lay down.
Go lay down, Steve. Go. Scooby, go lay down.
Yeah, I don't mind the edible situation. It's just like, I hate playing the game of like, when is it going to hit? At what point am I going to be staring blankly into space? Because that's what happens. And also the like, okay, is it hitting? Did I hit it? Is this all it is? Should I take another one? And then I'm really fucked.
Then you do, because you're too much gin kick in, and
then I'm fucking myself, and I'm literally standing. One time I laid in bed, like, I'm not kidding. I laid in bed. This was when you were on your trip to Chicago. Okay. I took an edible, and I was like playing video games, and I was like, I know it's not hitting enough because I'm playing just fine. Let me take a little bit of another one. I'm not on stream. I'm not doing anything. I'm just by myself. So like, whatever. I'm not going to make an ass out of myself.
Right.
Oh my God. I had to physically get up and lay in bed. I was laying there and I was like, dear God, make it stop. I'm feeling too much and I'm feeling nothing at all.
That's the worst high, when you just want it to end and it's just still going.
It was just going for so long. And I was like, I'm doing a lot of breathing, because I could feel that I was breathing, and it was just so much. And I was like, please. And like, I couldn't eat because I was like, I'm not hungry high. Like, I'm too high. I'm not hungry. I need this to pass. So I'm taking a minute from edibles this tomorrow. Tomorrow, not when this airs, tomorrow in real time. I'm trying a pre-roll.
The Zaza pack is in.
I'm trying a pre-roll on live stream for the first time, which don't do that, guys. Don't take drugs on live stream for the first time.
I've never seen you smoke anything. This is going to be crazy.
Except for at that cookout.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah. I took 2 hits that were probably the equivalent to 6 because I inhaled so severely,
super severely,
that I was staring into space. But this way I can slowly get high on stream and make tacos. But you
said you're eating tacos.
Hell yeah. I'm real good because I found this THC beverage that's 6 cans for like $35 or something, but each can is like 5 milligrams. Because I don't want to drink, but we are so social, and we keep going to places where everybody drinks so much, and I am a quarter of the size of everybody there.
Yeah,
and they're also seasoned in that.
Drinkers.
And so I don't want to drink as much. So I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. Because like, if I sat there and smoked, I would still be sitting there like this while everyone's drinking.
Mm-hmm.
But this way I can have a little can. This is called peer pressure. And yes, I feel pressured to be holding a drink while everybody else is too. Should I grow up at my big age of 33? Mind your fucking business.
This is his own self. I want to make sure that we understand this is his own like peer pressure. Nobody's pressuring him to do anything. Him himself is just like, I need to.
I want to be a part of the fun.
Except for my family. My family does peer
Okay,
pressure.
your family, as you were
they
saying,
peer
that I'm like,
pressure
there's a
the
lot
fuck
of
out of
lying
you for
going
sure.
on. But
Yeah.
but between Lante with the weed and your dad with the shots, like, please.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it's like for me to have that little can and just to like slowly drink. And then if I feel enough, like put that bitch, like I don't need to have more, or like how does
that
it
was
compare?
5 milligrams per can.
Yeah.
Okay.
But after fucking, like, when we go out, if I got like a seltzer or like a whatever, like I can down 3 or 4 of them and be
True,
like pretty
yeah.
good, right? So I
Sure,
think
you can just drink one, see how you feel, then
Yeah.
drink another one. Yeah.
yeah, I think I'll need a lot less. So I think that'll be nice because I'm a lightweight.
Because
So
4 cans will be the
20
same.
milligrams.
It's the same as your edible that
That
smacks
takes me out of the
you.
fucking
So you might
game.
just need 2 cans and you'll be
And
alright.
like the edible hits you like boom, right? Whereas like it hits you all at once. Whereas like, oh, I'm gonna be drinking a little bit. It has time to like work its way in, drink a little bit more, work its way in. So it's like a slow burn, not like a like I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm happy. I would just wish it shipped faster.
Unrelated. I said you just take 2 cans, and the entire time you were talking, I was thinking about 2 cans Sam, but now I just remember that you said you had a 2 cans.
I
Sam,
literally
and
am built like 2 cans.
And
Sam.
so now I was just like, I was smiling because I was thinking about you being. Go ahead.
Literally, I always say I'm built like 2 cans.
I love
Sam.
your nose though.
I like it too. I like it now. I just wish my nostrils were a little wider because it's really long. So I just wish it was a little wider. Like
Just do
that.
this.
I wish it was like this.
Just do that. Yeah. Just flex it all
It's
day.
a lot of muscle, but I do wish it was like that because I have really long head and I feel like it would like
I think it's fine.
whatever.
Okay.
Anyway,
You're doing great, and you're gonna get high.
Great.
Does pineapple go on pizza? Fuck no.
Oh, who's this bitch? Because I know this bitch is the one who asked it because somebody asked it in the Q&A thing I did.
No, bitch.
Whatever you want to go on pizza can go on pizza, just not around me.
Pineapple don't go on pizza. It's a
Be yourself
fruit.
in your own home.
That's a fruit. Fruit don't go on pizza. If it did, then you would be on one.
Oh.
Um,
So what are we doing today?
Mr. Muffle says, "Is it infused? That's where it fucks you." What is he talking about?
It is. It's a drink that is infused with THC.
Oh.
Yeah.
He says, he or she, because it says Mr. and then it ends in Mama.
You
They
know-
say, I take the 100 milligrams at a time when I want to have a good time. You take 100
milligrams?
You
I need
be
you to
in
take a
there
break.
Cooked, brother.
Take a break.
Sister, they-ther.
100 milligrams?
Woo.
I do 50.
How
But
much
these
I
are
do
also
50?
seasoned people, right? Like I'm not a seasoned. How much is in a joint, do you think?
It depends on the weed and the quality of the weed
Yeah.
and how much you put in there. Like if you smoking a Lante blunt, you probably hitting like a 200
If you
milligram.
smoke a whole blunt, you're dead.
You hitting at least 200-300
I would
milligrams.
die. I think if I smoked an entire blunt that your cousin rolled, I think I would be dead.
And he be smoking multiples, and I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you alive?
If I smoked what your mom smoked,
No,
I would pass away.
no, but she been smoking since the 80s, so that's not even that's them vet lungs right there.
Nancy, I love you so much. Thank you so much for resubscribing. I love you. 44 months. What the fuck?
Holly says, if I want to sleep, I'll take 100.
You guys are crazy. I'm literally like, if I take 20 milligrams, I'm like,
I wish I could give you a
casket.
dab. Oh my god, a dab is crazy. I took a dab at my first dab when I was a pizza delivery driver. I took it at work. One of my coworkers gave me a dab.
Okay.
And then I went to do a delivery. Bitch, that 20-minute drive took like 45 minutes.
No, I couldn't. I can't even like make food.
And it was at night. I
I'll
was
take
so terrified.
10 milligrams, and it takes me 3 hours to bread chicken to put it in oil.
Boy. And they're
No.
cooked.
Yeah.
Anyway. Mailbag. We're doing a mailbag episode. We have write-ins from the What's on Your Heart. If you're new here, we have a section of each episode that we call What's on Your Heart. It's where you or somebody can write in and tell us a little story that they want us to talk about, or something that's on your heart that you want to just vent to, on what's on your heart. You can tell me what's on your heart. Catch up, mustard. And then we'll read it aloud. You can DM him. You can DM me. Sometimes he puts up a question thing on his story. You can just answer in there. But if it's longer, you can just DM one of us, or you can send a voice note. That's also an option too. If you want to just, we can just play it on the thing up here for you, and you can just go ahead and do that. But if you're gonna do anything long, send it to him, because I'm not gonna read that shit. What we got first?
There was some essays in there, but also for the people in the chat right now.
Oh, right, too. Yeah.
You can also write out in the chat in live time, like what you want to say, what you want to go through, what you're going through that you want us to react to, talk about, whatever. So you can also do that in the chat. But we'll let you know when, because we'll
be yapping.
reading other things.
Yeah.
So marinate on it, read on it, and then, or type it out and then press paste when we say go.
She said, I prefer a nice whiskey. I do too. Man, if we ever meet up, it's going to be lit. Y'all going to be lit, because I'm not smoking shit. Y'all going to be some high asses. Amelia said, y'all want to see something wild? I'm like the whitest looking person, but I just posted some pics of my ancestors on Discord. It's so wild how I got 0% of the melanin. Huh? Go on Discord, see who our ancestors was. Watch they like Native American. Let me see. What the fuck?
Amelia, what?
Huh?
Well, look at that. Look at that.
Damn, can she say it?
So do you think she gets the N-word pass? You think?
She go, so, hey, so? She like, so?
What up, Ma? Anyway, let me pull up your situations.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you want to start? Do you want to do drama first? Do you want to do a serious one? Do you want to do a motivational one? What's your...
Let's start with some drama first. Let's go out the gate.
Oh, I got drama for you.
Let's do some drama, mama. You feel me? Again, for those of y'all who just coming in, y'all, we doing the What's on Your Heart episode. What? We doing a mailbag episode. We reading stuff from the What's on Your Heart. You can write in.
We're giving you advice on your fucking problems, because you bitches have a lot of fucking problems, and we're here to fucking fix your life, okay? We're Eon Love. Fix your life.
I mean, I'll just say ginger, since it's the same letters.
She comes into the chat. What up, my gingers?
What up, my gingers?
All right. Yeah, you have to throw an A, though, not ER. Don't hard ER the ginger.
Don't hard R the ginger is crazy.
Okay, are you ready?
Go ahead.
Guys, this is a little bit of a story, so lock in. All right. So last year... Okay, so here's the deal. I've already fucked up. I don't know. They put I moved from AL to ME. I don't know if it's Alberta or if it's Alabama.
That's Alabama.
No, but so AL is Alberta. So I don't know if they're moving from Canada.
But what's ME? That was the wettest part I've ever heard in my life.
Steve just farted.
Yo, Steve just let out some moisture.
That was wet. That was liquid.
He for sure booty juiced on the carpet.
No, there is shit in the air. And when that was water.
That was shit fluids for sure.
Oh my God.
Doo-doo winners just came out that motherfucker.
Okay, but what's ME in America?
I think Maryland? Maine.
Maine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Maryland's not a state.
I don't know. Oh, Baltimore, Maryland. Wait.
Yeah. Oh. Is Maryland a state?
It has to be.
Am I dumb?
Emmy
is Maine.
Okay,
yeah,
so this bitch is American.
She's from Alabama to Maine.
Okay. So last year I moved from Alabama to Maine, and immediately I fell in love with a French man. Also, she gave a huge Canadian dig here. Ready? Real Paris French, not the fake Quebecois French BS. Quebec.
What the fuck is a Quebecois?
Quebecois? French people from Quebec.
What's the difference between a French person from Toronto and a French person from Quebec?
One's from Ontario and one's from Quebec.
I thought Quebec was a part of...
I'm an Ontarian because I'm from Ontario.
Oh, there's differences.
And Quebec people are from... Are Quebec.
Ain't Quebec the people that want to secede from y'all?
Yeah, we don't even fucking give a shit about Quebec.
Yeah,
fuck Quebec for real. Anyway. I thought I was living my Hallmark movie fantasy IRL. About 2.5 months in, my 16-year-old cat had to be put down. He goes with me to the vet and is super supportive, gave me space when I needed space, and was there when I needed him to be, all that. There were like 3 days where I was low contact, wallowing in grief and smoking a shit ton of weed, but he was super supportive and loving when I was done hard grieving like that. Sorry, I can't fucking read. We hit 3 months of dating, and I'm like, okay, I can start to let my guard down and trust this man. 3 great months. The dick is fire. He's French and sensitive, and he can cook. Life's great. All right, you bitches ready?
Seems like we're having a good time.
I lost my spot. Until I caught him smiling at his phone when he woke up one Saturday morning. It was with his ex-wife. Apparently 3 days that she had the no contact with him because she was wallowing. Wallowing? Whatever.
Wallowing, yeah.
Was the exact amount of time he needed to rekindle his relationship with his ex-wife. Scooby, these fucking wet-ass farts. With his ex-wife, he told me he didn't want to talk anymore. I asked to see the messages, and the very first message I see is a good morning picture he sent to her from bed the previous day. He never sent me a good morning picture like that. Yeah, bitch. Look at him look back at his ass because you fucking stink, bitch. You and that cone.
Stinking ass.
I asked about it, and I literally said, you never send me like any of those kinds of photos. And he snatched the phone away, deleted the conversation, and I broke up with him. All right, now another turn. Because you know bitches.
We got that was a wild turn in itself.
Bitch, we got another turn.
Yo, it took you 3 days. Bro,
no, we're not even there yet. Because here we go. Well, we're both horny, and it goes back and forth. We fuck. Yeah, see, you fucking bobblehead. We go back.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Anything from this point on is probably your fault. Like,
I know.
Everything from here on,
I was
you did it to yourself, girl.
But bitch, what are you doing? I'm so self-respect. Okay, but we're not done.
Woo, Lord have mercy. Okay.
We fuck and decide not to be together. We fuck again, start questioning shit. He never stopped sexting me ever at all. Just this weekend, we had an in-depth conversation about how pegging isn't out of the question, you freaky frogs, and all of the things he would do to my booty hole in return. Gay. There's so much more, but this man has been acting like he wants to do something again, and he's been acting like that for a while.
Okay.
So I asked if he wanted to go hiking this weekend. He said no, which whatever, because schedules don't work out sometimes. He came back like 5 minutes later and said, full transparency, I said no because now I'm seeing someone. I got pissed and I was like...
First time you've been honest, go ahead.
Right. I got pissed and I was like, we literally just had an in-depth conversation about butt fucking each other on Saturday. What the actual fuck?
Happened that fast, yeah.
Right. He says he wasn't getting sucked into another argument about it being our relationship status. I said he can't act like he wants to fuck me and then tell me I'm just one of his friends. You don't talk to your buddies about sucking each other's ding-dongs. Why are you talking to me about booty hole touching? He said I was right, which is confusing, but I still have the video from when he FaceTimed me at work so I could watch him masturbate in the bathroom. Should I send it to HR and get him fired? Yep.
Wait, ask the question again? Go back. She did what?
I still have the video of when he FaceTimed me at work so I could watch him masturbate in the bathroom of his work. Should I send it to HR? Yeah, bitch. Of course you should.
I need you to get everybody's email at his job and send it to everybody.
You need to do what Garcelle did. Yeah, CC everybody.
CC the whole office.
CC the whole office.
Everybody.
Every single person.
But again, you wouldn't have been here if you didn't.
Right, we'll get into your dumbass in a little bit. Hold on. But this guy, okay, this Peggy, he, well...
Peter the Pegger.
Peter Piper Pegger Popper.
Peter Piper Pegger.
Peter Jalapeno Pegger Poppers. This bitch, okay? Here's my thing that's like why men should just like be extinct. Is because what do you mean it took me 3 days of my grieving my dead cat for you to rekindle your marriage in 3 days?
72 hours was all you needed.
You're so crazy. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Like, all of those times that you were like, oh, we're back talking. Oh, he's sexting me the whole time. He's doing this and this and this and that, whatever. You're not the only one, babe.
I was about to say, he was talking to that bitch too.
He's talking to her, probably 10 other people. Like, if he immediately was all of a sudden seeing someone else too, like, oh, no. There's a lot going on. He is talking to multiple people.
Because the fact that he had that picture from 2 days ago is crazy.
So that means it didn't take 3 days.
You was in bed. You was in bed with him when he took that picture to send to her.
It took 1 day for him to send that, technically.
Honestly, true, yeah.
But now let's get into your dumbass. Hello? The signs. What's not clicking? The signs. I understand you're horny. Listen. Sometimes you got to double back because you know the D is good, but you have to be smart enough to be like, it's just D. Right? He showed you who he was. Sometimes, like Gypsy Rose said, the D is fire. But that's it. You got to dead that shit like she also did her mom. That was too much.
Yo, that's your second time. Because at first you said you was going to double fist 2 cows. Now you doing this shit, bro. What is on your head right now? Like, what's on your heart?
What's on my heart?
It's just to say some crazy shit. Just flying out your face with it, huh?
Yeah. Jeez. My bad. But listen, sometimes you just got to know that dick is dick.
Girly, girly, listen to me. Some of you bitches is going to dick yourselves out of a house and fucking home, goddamn it. Y'all is going dick your head into you going to dick yourself straight into the goddamn
say the sentence.
You going to dick yourself straight into the mental ward, girl.
No, for real. Sasha, I love you so much.
Thank you, Sasha.
Yeah, it's just like,
and I'm more upset with you because you had the wherewithal to leave the first time.
Yeah.
But as you said, the dick was so good, I'ma just double back. You can get dick anywhere. Dick is a commodity.
Dick is at where are all the places I was offered dick? At my doctor's office, in the club, in the gym. Dick is everywhere. Okay, there's not a shortage of dick.
You can go to Walmart and get dick with a side of donuts.
Okay, there's dick everywhere and everybody's getting dick.
You can go to the mobile gas station and get $20 on your pump and $20 dick to leave with you.
You can get 20 pumps after the $20
You can get 2 for $20 dick depending on where you at.
Okay, there is dick. There is a plethora of dick.
There's free dick.
Literally. But all I'm saying is it's okay. Personally, me, I think it's okay to double back for dick from an ex. If you can, only because I did it. I
have too, but it wasn't from somebody who was as fucked up as he was.
True.
You got to pick your battles, baby. You can double back for some dick, but don't go back to the demon dick. You got to be smart about it.
I think you can go back to demon dick, but you got to have demon pussy. Because then you go back to them. Fire. Okay, you go back to them and you give them that fucking wet ass coochie and you leave them wanting to get back with you. But guess where you win? You go, oh no, that was just dick. And then now they look stupid and that's how you get your get back.
Yeah.
And then you get off because you gotta get yours too. But I'm a firm believer you can go back if you're smart and you can separate the two. But if you
I don't think she can.
You got to get the fuck on.
She doubled back. That nigga said, let's do some pegging. And then the next day was like, no, never mind. And she was sitting there. She went out and she bought the strap.
She was on Amazon
looking for the fucking on it, you know what I'm saying? She had that motherfucker fitted and she already did her fittings and shit.
She had it like hanging in the sweatpants, ready to go.
In the sweatpants.
Okay. She was strapped, ready to go.
She had that bitch tucked to the side.
Okay, she was ready to go. She was going to go hiking. They were going to get some fucking mountain dick, a little mountain pegging. Imagine this was your first episode, though.
Girl, you was in an Uber on your way to that man's house with a strap sitting on your leg.
Okay, one strap in the pocket, one strap in the waistband.
Oh my God, what if it was a bumpy road and she got a rubber burn on the side of her leg?
What if it fell out into the car? And then the driver's like, what's that? And you're like, what? My dick. Don't talk to that man again. And yes, send that video to HR. If you are here in this chat, send that video to HR.
Oh, that's revenge porn.
Is it?
Yeah. Especially for the situation. Like, he stopped talking to you, you got mad, and you sent it. Like, that's revenge porn. Send it to me, and I'm going to send it to them. Because I don't know none of y'all.
Is revenge porn like a thing in every state?
Revenge porn is like a national thing, I believe.
Oh, well.
I could be wrong, but I think that everywhere is revenge porn.
All right, so you're going to email HR and you're going to say, I have this video of when I was unsolicited. Here you go. He just called me, whipped that dick out in the bathroom stall at work. I was
mortified.
Befuddled. Is that the right word?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I was in shock. I was in shambles that he would do that. I'm not going to send this video because that's revenge porn. But this is what this man is doing at work. You could throw a little lie in there and say he did it to 2 other people too. Just no, they don't fucking know. Write that in there. Sell that bitch to the fucking river, okay? You're going to fucking write in there that he was beating it off, calling bitches. Yep. Mm-hmm. Bye.
Lion said you got a kid, and then when you answered the FaceTime, my child was there, answered the phone, and she screamed and threw my phone.
Mm-hmm. I'm considering doing a lawsuit and I might have to bring you guys into it just because that's where it happened. Just want to let you guys know.
What are these people saying?
That's my advice. I'm so serious.
So much dick in this world, no excuse to go back. Chew them up and spit them out. It's fine. Is it cold outside? It's a federal crime. Yeah, revenge porn is a federal crime. Okay, so
don't send it then.
The FaceTime would have your face too. Oh,
crop it.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, just crop the D out because that's not porn.
Leave the audio so they can hear him go.
Yes, put the eggplant maybe emoji over it. Just for okay.
Sorry,
that's insane. Yeah, even Scoob was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah, my bad, y'all. Little unhinged. Do you guys have a hidden talent?
I can. It's not really hidden.
Do you?
I can do a lot of handstands.
Shut up.
I can do handstands pretty good.
What's the next one? Yeah, we're done with her. Silly
goose.
Them, him, her. I don't know if they're supposed to be anonymous.
It is a woman.
Okay.
A woman. All right.
A woman.
I want to lose weight, but the dieting is so hard despite putting in tons of hours at the gym.
I ain't got shit for you because I'm there too, girl. But you can help. You have something to say about this.
I'm pretty disciplined, I would say. Yeah. But I also enjoy the good things in life. Donuts, pies. I don't eat pie.
Well, you do intensive workouts. Like, I think you work off everything that you eat. Or the majority of it.
I'm very disciplined, though. Like, I get a little love handle if I stop. But I don't really stop working out. But, like I work out a lot. I'm also very grateful that I do have a very good metabolism. But, like, I think this is less about dieting and less about going to the gym, and this topic is more about discipline and how to like change your lifestyle. That's what it is. Okay, I think you are struggling with the dieting part. I'll tell you what I tell Edmund all the time. I don't fucking believe in dieting. It does not exist. Diet culture is the stupidest thing in the world.
It's a scam for sure.
It's such a scam. You get brought into this stupid lifestyle where you start spending a lot of money doing all these things and these pills or whatever, or you're like going into crash diets, or you're completely like taking certain foods out of your diet and then being like, I'm going to do it for 6 months. And then you're going to reintroduce it like a few. Oh, let me plug this in.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want to just like leave it plugged in every time we stream because we be forgetting.
Yeah. Yeah, like the thing is, what people don't really understand, or maybe they go like, but I'm not going to do that, is they go, I'm going to say cut out sugar, or I'm going to cut out dairy, or I'm going to cut out, dairy's pretty easy though, breads, or like whatever for like this amount of time, whatever. What you don't understand is the second you start introducing that back into your body, your body is like, yo, we got starved from this, whatever it is, I'm going to store it tenfold. So you start gaining all that weight faster the second you fall off, right? And a lot of people who struggle with like the structure and the diet changes and all those things, like have things like depression and like other things that will debilitate them. So all it's going to take for you of doing 6 months of work is one bad month of depression. And now you're like essentially back where you started, rather than creating,
That is very true.
rather than creating habits that become a part of your daily life. If there's like a sweet, or if there's a food that you like, if there's a thing that you like, there is a healthier version of it. And I've been very good at that, like making things that might traditionally be unhealthy,
But just a healthier version.
but a healthier version, because bitch, I want to eat that too. And I don't feel like I'm starving myself from it. And a lot of times if you do that, you have to let a lot of time pass, you will realize the healthier version does taste better. Like there are a lot of things that taste better than the artificial version. It's just you're conditioned to believe that this is what you want so bad. You want that Reese's peanut butter cup so bad, right? And it's like your body is also telling you, when you crave that sugar, your body's also telling you you're craving something else, but like you're translating it to that. But so my advice for you is discipline. I think don't change in a moment, because if you hard stop, cold turkey stop eating things or doing things, your body goes into shock. So you need to just like implement healthier choices. But that, again, that doesn't mean like starve yourself and do all those things. I think that's so silly.
Just says, damn, not when I'm in the store with Snickers and Reese's in my hand.
But I think you can enjoy that, right?
Yeah, I think that's another part
That's
too.
a part of my
is
thing.
that
Yeah.
like you can have donuts, you can have your Reese's, you can have. It's just like how much you put. The thing that I learned, the thing that really opened my eyes about like weight loss journey, blah blah blah, shit. Like as far as like the dieting and shit like that goes, which is why I agree with you that shit is a scam. Is that like any real nutritionist will really just tell you, like, if you want to lose weight, it is very simple. You burn more calories than you take in, period. There's no keto. There's no this. Like, if you want to do all that extra shit, you can to like change how much you like taking in. But bottom line, if you eat 1,000 calories like today, burn 1,500 and you'll be fucking fine. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of people who eat complete shit, but they burn more than they.
But they burn more.
Yeah.
That's why. When I heard that, Steve, go.
Back in your
Go.
bed. In your bed.
When I heard that made sense to me. A lot of shit that I used to see, like I used to see like on like videos on the internet of like these big bulky like bodybuilder type dudes that would eat like triple cheeseburgers, like
They would like pound
cakes,
dozens of
like
Krispy Kremes.
all that shit, like,
Yeah.
like things like I eat like 5 fucking Wendy's bacon cheeseburgers every day. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, how you doing that? You still big? It's because when they go to the gym, they're fucking like going crazy with it. Like they need that to keep up.
I follow a lot of fitness people, and they'll show their bulking food.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, them bitches is eating.
They eating all
Like,
type
if you
of
want
bullshit.
to lose weight, yeah, you have to burn more than you intake or take in. But you'd be surprised, and what people don't show you, the people who are like into diet culture, is like they won't show you that, like, say you're eating a 500 calorie like meal, and they'll show you a 500 calorie like McDonald's meal, and then it's like this and this and this, and then you'll see like a 500 calorie like Whole Foods meal, and it's not Whole Foods the store, like whole food ingredients,
like food, like whole,
like the
ingredients.
chicken and all of the rice and all that stuff, and it's like a shit ton of food, and then you realize, wait, I don't need to eat that much of that to be full. Yeah, I just think it takes more than it takes discipline, you know? And honestly, it's something that I will really stress and what I think is so important for people is seeing a nutritionist. I am a believer in the holistic nutritionist. I think that is like so helpful.
So you can say, what about liposuction? I want that so bad. Go ahead.
I'll get into how I feel about fucking liposuction because I know plenty of people who got it.
Yeah, me too. It's
Doesn't go well.
right
But,
back. Yeah.
I think just one time, like people, it's not like something you got to keep paying for. And it might be a lot at the first time, but it's an investment that can change the rest of your life. We're so quick to spend $30 on fast food today, $30 fast food tomorrow, $30 fast food the next day, go out, get drunk, do all these things, which again, you can do that. I'm not saying don't, because like, let me tell you, I love a good Popeyes meal. But like you will spend, so we can justify spending so much money on these bullshit things that give us like short amount of happiness rather than like spending it on seeing a nutritionist, they will give you a full fucking meal plan of good whole foods that will keep you full and happy and have flavor and like all of those things.
And a lot of them will like make stuff around like what you like. Like if you like
that's why
pizza,
I like holistic nutritionists.
Yeah.
You can go keep going.
Oh, I was saying like if you like pizza, they'll be like, okay, well, don't go to Little Caesars. Like go to this place because they use these ingredients instead. Like you know what I mean? Like shit like that.
And like,
or they'll give you a recipe how to make your own.
Yeah, one thing I really love about holistic nutritionists is they look at your lifestyle. That is such a huge part about like why I like holistic nutrition, osteopaths, all of those things is because they look at your lifestyle. They don't just go, okay, here's a diet, here's a this, here's a that, here's a supplement, whatever. Like they don't just necessarily try to sell what they're trying to sell. I love that they look at your lifestyle. They go, okay, you work this much. So you only have this much time. Okay, you have this allergy, or you like this food, or this is what you're missing in your diet. Like these different things. Like just incorporate these things. Like they doesn't need to be some big life altering change.
Because if you Google some shit trying to figure out what you're supposed to do, you might end up fucking yourself up because the Google might tell you that you only need like 80 grams of protein,
but they don't know you.
But they don't know you, and you really need 150. Like you know what I'm saying, or you only need like 40. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it's just depending on you and your body.
So recommend a holistic nutritionist to everybody, even a person who is in their peak health or feels great about themselves. I just think it's such an important way or an important thing to invest in, because you spend so much time and money investing in things that do not better your life. And something I say to you is when you're in a bad place mentally, or you feel like nothing's changing or whatever, don't do a bad thing. If you have a bad day, don't go sit in your bed and rot. Don't go eat a pizza that's like super greasy, super fucked up and like bad for you. You can eat a good ass pizza, do whatever you want. But like when you're in a bad space, don't put something bad in your body. Do something good, right? Like do something that's going to be good to you, because that's the most important thing and what I feel like has to do with discipline is like, if you're already in a bad space, why would you put something bad in your body? Go put something good in there, because that can offset it. Okay, you're having a bad day. Do something fun. Do something good. Don't just like sit and rot. Yes, we all have days where we want to just like rot. And you can.
Yeah.
You can binge watch TV all you want. But I think binge watch TV when you're in a good mood. I think if you're going to do something like negative-ish, do it when you're in a good mood.
And it's like, and you know, him being respectfully speaking, him being at home worker, right? Like he doesn't like do the long shifts and stuff like we do. Like I just saw Amelia talking about like she does 12-hour shifts and she want to just come home and pop some quick in the microwave, because after a 12-hour shift you tired as shit, and that's real as hell. But also there's just
forgetting the life I lived before this though. I worked 18-hour days, 7 days a week.
But they don't know that, so I'm trying to frame it from what they understand.
Some of you bitches do know that.
I'm not trying to disrespect. I'm just trying to frame it from the listener's
I lived that life and still did it.
But even to that point then, right? Let's even give that. Like one of the things that's kind of like something that I struggle with myself as somebody who works so I goddamn day, who works like a hard job sometimes. It's just the overall understanding that like at the end of any day, like if you want some shit to be something, you kind of got to make time for it. So yes, you work the 12-hour shift throughout the week, and that is kind of steep. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like you be tired when you get home from work, but it's just like maybe on your day off, you prep for the week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? On Sunday, you know, get your food. For Saturday, you go shopping. How about this? Friday, you get off work, you go buy a few things. Saturday, you go buy the rest of it. Saturday night, you prep it. Sunday, you put it all together. You know what I'm saying? Like you can stretch it out so where it's not just like one day of just like getting the food. Nigga, I had some chicken in this bitch for 3 days before I chopped it up and cooked it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I just be tired. I don't want to do shit after work. I want to just sit down and go.
But then when you did it the next 3 days, how happy were you to come home?
Bro. I got food when I get to the crib. It's healthy food, not bullshit I just bought out. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a driver, because drivers have that. Like a lot of drivers have like really bad health problems because everything is on the go. We always eating fast food, shit from the gas stations like that, because there's literally nothing out there that's like good for us to eat. Unless we like go to a fucking grocery store and grab some like some fruit or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Niggas not doing that shit. I'm at a truck stop. Ain't no fruit at the fucking truck stop. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Just
I don't know. I think that like you gotta make time for it if you want it.
And I think something that's really helpful. So I did this when I lived in Toronto. What I did because when I started stripping and I started making that money, that I was able to take care of myself. So for those who don't know, I would teach during the day I would wake up at 6:45 and I would have to transit to work. I was teaching dance, post-secondary. I would go to work and I would finish at like 3-ish. I would get on the bus and I would eat my food on the bus and I would make it to my next job, which was like between 4 to 4:30 to like 11 p.m. teaching dance. And if it wasn't an 11 p.m. one and I got off like earlier, I would then head to the strip club and I would work until like 2 you would get off because that's when drinking stopped. And then I would transit home. I'd sleep for like 3 hours. Okay. Now I did work myself into a hospital, but I did that for a long time. Like I worked crazy days. And the biggest thing that helped me was a fucking crock pot. Okay. I would take 1 day a week and I would put a bunch of shit in a crock pot. And then I had that from days moving forward. And that honestly, like people underestimate a crock pot when you are busy because you can let it sit while you're at work and it can cook slowly throughout the day. And then that bitch is ready when you get home. Or you cook it, whatever, overnight, you wake up, boom, now I got lunch for the day and I have food for the rest of the week. I think a crock pot when you are busy is the best investment and they're not that expensive on Amazon.
Yeah. I'm going to ask this question then we're going to move on because we've been on this for a minute.
Can we talk about lipo?
Very fast because we've been on this for a long time.
I don't give a fuck. Health is so important. More important than your fucking relationship dramas. Lipo. So I know a lot of people got lipo. I know a lot of people get cool sculpting. I know a lot of people, because I lived in Toronto downtown and all of my friends were like the rich girls who did all the work, right? And I was envious of them at the time. But lipo is a Band-Aid. So lipo is putting a Band-Aid on a broken bone.
I wouldn't even say that.
No, it's literally like your arm cut off and you put fucking a Band-Aid on it.
Lipo is like somebody shot your leg off and you just sprayed a little bit of water on it. Like it can be theory,
amazing.
it's great, but it's not.
But you have to be in a really good, healthy space before that mentally.
Prior to, yes.
Because you're going to get lipo. And then your body is going to, like I said with the food, go into shock. And
shock.
You're going to then gain it back so fast because the human body is insane. It's honestly an insane thing. And the second you get rid of that thing there, your body's like, holy fuck, we just ran out of fat here. I need to store it. I need to store everything there. Everything now. So now, like, if you take it out of your love handles, like, it's going to be serious as that grows back. Unless you are in a healthy mindset where after you heal, and when you're healing, you have to also be on a specific diet because you can gain in the healing process. You can gain it all back.
Sure can. I've seen it happen
100 times. I've seen it happen. And also lipo is really risky. If you've ever seen it be done, like you should watch the procedure before you get it because that'll make you not do it. The way they fucking like. Yeah, it's scary.
They be in there scrubbing and just fucking the fat out of your shit, and a lot of you motherfuckers don't see. Y'all see the after 6 months down the road. You don't see when you got to walk around with that goddamn girdle on to hold your motherfucking stomach muscles together because your literal like tissue fat fibers are shredded when they were scrubbing them bitches to get the fat off because the fat is connected to your fucking tissue.
Yeah.
So you're just like cutting up your insides pretty much to try to get the fat out.
It's so scary.
Like.
And like, if you want to do it, like, I love that for you. I think that the thing is, though, I'm not against surgeries. Let me tell you, I would love a good surgery. But
oh yeah, all this considered, I still want lipo.
Yeah, I mean, I would like, and I love filler. I love all of it. My thing is, you have to be in a position where you just did this thing. How are you moving forward after? Right? It's like why I think like diet culture sucks. All those things suck because you have to be in a position where you're changing your life now. You're going to get lipo. Okay, boom. Now you're getting in the gym. Now you're doing things to like that's
don't get lipo and then continue to eat McDonald's because
lipo is a head start, not a solution.
It's a jump start for sure.
Yeah, that's my thing on that. I'm not against it. I just think it's very quick to gain it back. So you got to be ready to put in the work after to continue to keep it off. Yeah.
Mars asks, what do you guys do when you need some motivation besides the gym?
Babe, I don't have motivation at the gym. I don't want to be there. I'm just disciplined, so I'm there because I want to
But I
be
think
hot.
she's asking like, what's your motive? Like, how do you motivate yourself? Like, what's something that you do to motivate yourself?
Like in life.
I'm assuming that's what she means.
So just like in life to motivate myself, or in the like.
I think when she says besides
I think
gym,
it's
she means like life. Like, what do you do for motivation besides going to the gym?
Wait, I don't think I get it. What do you mean?
Okay, fuck besides the gym because now you're confused. And I don't understand
Motivation
why.
for
Motivation
what?
for your life. Like
For what?
To be alive,
To be
keep
alive.
going, to like be ambitious. Like, what is your motivation?
Mm-hmm. I have a lot to say on that. You might want to go first.
I don't have.
Okay. Yeah, you're trying to find yours, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a new. I just woke up yesterday, baby.
So for me, I've been through a journey long before social media where I had to find motivation for life. I didn't have a lot. And my whole teenage years into about a couple years ago, I would say full disclosure, trigger warning. Okay. I'm talking about suicide. I wanted to die. Like I felt like I had no purpose on this earth. And I would tell people, my mom was always worried, and I would always say, don't worry. I'm never going to kill myself because I wouldn't do that to you. So my motivation in life to be alive was because I never wanted to hurt my family, because I think suicide is super selfish. And yes, you found your way out, but now you've like given people grief for the rest of their lives. And I personally would just like, I just always stuck to that. Like, damn, I don't want to be alive and I hate this, but I never want to hurt the people around me by like doing that. So that's why I had motivation to be alive. Then I went through a lot a few years ago where I realized my mental health was taking a huge toll on you and like people around me. And I would go to work and like Mel would be like, how are you today? Like she's just like, how are you today? Right. And whether I'm projecting it or outwardly projecting it or not, it does fall on other people. So I had to just be like, okay, I can't kill myself because I don't want to hurt the people around me. So I got to figure out a way to live for myself and to find something that I love and to find some like passion in life. And a way that I did that was, and it's so like everybody, whoa, Scooby hates this, but like creating a routine and like meditation has changed my life. Just, I think meditation gets a bad rap because it's like, ooh, woo, woo, meditation. It's not like meditation is like anything. Like it can literally be anything. No, Papa. For me,
Go. Oh, yeah. Go.
it.
Go lay down.
I just knew that like, okay,
Go lay down.
I can't kill myself. I'm not going to do that to people around me.
Try to be nice to your black ass.
Right. I need to find a reason to wake up. I don't want to live like this for the rest of my life. I think I was like 31 at the time, maybe 30 or 31. I don't want to live this way for the rest of my life. This has been a long 30 years at that point. I don't want to live that way. I also don't want to hurt you anymore, and I don't want to hurt the people around me, because if those people decide to leave, I get it. I was a lot. So I created a routine where I was like, okay, because I'm really big on routine. Hour by hour, I still have it on my computer, my hour by hour routine of every day. What I'm doing when I wake up, and I make sure that it's something that like I like. It like brings me peace. I wake up, and even if I have to wake up really early because I have something going on, I make sure that I do this thing. I wake up, I have tea, and I listen to like a positive affirmations video, and it's literally just like as I'm doing my morning stuff, there's just this loud ass man in the room on YouTube saying positive affirmations that are like, today I am motivated. Today, I am great. Today, the people around me will see the greatness in me. It's like just stuff like that, right? And like that helps. And sometimes if I'm not well, I'll like repeat it in my head because he takes breaths. I'll like repeat it. Like if he's like, today I am this, I'll just like repeat it in my head. You know what I mean? And I think affirmations are the best thing you can do. And the way you start your morning sets the tone for your day. If you start it lazy by snoozing 100 times, if you start it by laying on your phone in the bed, you're going to have like that kind of day. And I know it sounds stupid, but like it's true. You have to wake up and do something good. Put something good in your body before coffee. Like put a tea, put something good. And then just have a structure. Honestly, just have a structure. That's the best thing I can tell you. And like, the gym isn't for everybody. Yeah, it's not. I mean, like, not everybody wants to be in there busting their ass doing whatever. But
I don't want to be plickety plow.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to work out really a lot when I started a few years ago. Mm-hmm. It just became something that I like. Because at first I was like, look good, feel good. You're all fucking lying. You're lying. I don't feel good. I hate this. But then 6 months passed and I was like, oh, damn, I do like this. Because it's routine. Mm-hmm. How do you create motivation and how do you find motivation is you create a structure. Once you have a structure, you start implementing things that like you find time to do positive things. You feel bad, put something good in your body. You don't like kombucha? I mean, I totally say kombucha, but like put a healthy thing in your body. You know what I mean? Have things that are only going to make you feel energized.
Yeah, I will say, like, the days that I don't do my ginger tea, like, are different than when I start out with it.
Listen, the Indian in me will tell you all day, tea is so important. Tea is a ritual. Tea is not just a hot drink. It is a ritual. But it does start the day and you just feel good. You feel that heat going down in your body, that first sip, and you're like, fuck yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I had ginger today, not a coffee. I had like that, not a soda. I had
and like I have good. That tea, but then I have my coffee like in a little bit. But the first thing's got to be something that's like feeds your soul. You know,
it helps the poo come out too.
It does help the poo come out. I think like once you then have your structure and routine, you find things you want to try. I mean, you don't have to do things every single day, but like one of the things my dad taught me, because he worked a job he fucking hated his entire life. He hated that job, but you know what he liked? Traveling. So my dad showed me that you can find things in things you hate. So like he hated that job, but what he found and what he found peace in and positivity in was he took little bits of money every single time he got a paycheck and put it to something greater, which to him was going to Trinidad and going to these places. Like that was his greatness. And what I feel like been telling you for years, you got to work, but like use it for something you love. Use it for something you like, right? If you want to try something, like you can, and you're like, well, I don't have money for it. And I'm like, well, you DoorDashed or you ate out or you got McDonald's because of the schedule you have. Like it's all a dog pile, right? Like, oh, you didn't have food, so you went to McDonald's, right? So like, but if you had food because you took the time to like cook the food the couple days before for the week, you would have had like $10 to spend on something that like maybe you want to do. So it's like all setting a routine, and those like I think are simple, but I think that because I've lived this now for a while, because now looking back, it wasn't as hard as I thought. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but
yeah.
Routine, find structure. Anything you think that you're spending money on that is not like positive and feeding your soul, use that money to do something that's going to make you happy. You know, you've been wanting to try this thing for a million years. Try that thing. If it's a lot of money, find a way to like, you know, I hope I made sense, guys. I'm seeing hand hearts. What's going on?
So I was coming here to check. After losing 2 babies, it was very important to me to see a therapist when I got pregnant again. I knew if I didn't, I would be a wreck. Yeah, Steve, fuck.
Yeah, and it's really hard. I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, we have to take accountability, like, for ourselves. I know not everybody is in that situation where you can find that help and you can find those things, but if you have the means.
And I think an important thing, too, is that, because, like, I mean, obviously you've been through the beginning and all that shit like that, and now you're at a different place in life now to where like it's like regular for you to have like this routine and shit like that. But like as somebody who's like never been there in 30 years, and kind of just starting.
Damn.
Sorry about that. And kind of just starting the shit right now. I one of the things that I'm kind of just like a bunch of things that I'm doing for myself now is that, like, first of all, the very first initial thing, which hasn't been a thing ever, is like I'm starting to kind of be more nicer to myself, right? Like I'm trying to give myself a little bit more of a break on shit, and like, you know, again, it's been 30 years of like eating whatever the fuck out, like bullshit, and like not working out and like all that shit. I had a little like stint. Was last year, the year before that, where I did it for like a month and I just like stopped because I got depressed. It was a whole thing, mental health, very ghetto, girl. But like a lot of the things I'm trying to like think back to a lot of the things I used to do to myself and like down talking, like all this shit like that. And so like I said, I'm trying to be like a little nicer to myself. So like if I do have like a fry, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, don't beat yourself up too much about it. Like don't try not to do it again later. But like, don't beat yourself up too much about it, because like that shit, like negative self talk, is a fucking killer for a lot of people who don't have like where you at right now. And another thing too that I'm kind of just like working with and kind of just like helping me get through shit is just like, bro, nigga, it's 24 hours in a day, right? Yeah. Like you only get 24 hours. Some of us got jobs, nigga. If you got to work 8 to 12 of them bitches, that mean you got 12 to 14 more to just like do whatever the fuck you want to. That's not including like commuting back and forth to shit. If you got to go to the fucking post office or the grocery store, you know what I'm saying? You got to take a shit, you got to shower, you got to do laundry. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So really, most motherfuckers probably got like 5 hours a day. They can really just like a lot to do and shit for themselves. So that like build themselves up and shit like that. And so it's just like, nigga, whatever you could do in that 5 hours, if you do 30 minutes for yourself, if you do an hour for yourself, if you like, you know what I'm saying? It could be an hour today, 30 tomorrow. It could be 5 next week. It could be,
you have 15
you know what I'm
minutes
saying?
in the morning to listen to something that's going to make you positive.
Then that's what
important.
you could do. And so like, I'm trying to just remind myself that like, okay, like, cause some days I come here and like, I go into the room and I'll play the game. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, damn, nigga, I've been in here for like 4 hours playing the game. Like, I could have been doing this. I could have been doing that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just like do a little, or like read something, or like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, all I did was like 3 hours, like the 30 minutes to read. All I did was I listened to like a clip of a fucking audio book at work today. Like, you know what I'm saying? And in the past, I used to be like, man, it's just some bullshit. It was just 30 minutes. But it's like, bro, like 30 minutes could turn into 45, turn into an hour before you know it.
30 yesterday.
Before you know it, nigga, you listen to this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I said, you get 24 hours in a day, and whatever you could do for that do whatever you can with that shit. Like, don't be so hard on yourself, and don't like, don't stress so much on trying to get everything done. Cause like, I think too, a lot of people, I guess like myself, think that because we went so long not doing things that better ourselves, or not doing like healthy food, not like whatever fuck like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like better our lives, that like now that we in this space to where we're starting to think more about it, that everything has to be done now. It has to be done today. It has to be like, it's all or nothing. And that's probably kind of like my ADHD doing that shit too. But
it is a thing. I'm such an all or nothing person.
Yeah.
It's hard.
But it's like, bro, you can't do that shit. Cause also like, if you try to do that shit like that, you gon' try to make that a regular, and then you gonna burn yourself out fucking fast. I saw this picture yesterday, and if I could find it, I'm gonna put it on the video part of this episode, because if you're an audio listener and you're not watching on YouTube, ghetto, you won't see this part. I saw this person put a little put a picture up that was like motivation, and it's like a big thing, like a big, what I'm trying to say, like a big arch, and then it goes to a smaller arch, and then a smaller arch, and then go back down to a flat line, and then there's a second line that was like discipline, and it was just a consistent arch the whole time through. And I was like, that's some real shit, my nigga, because you really gotta do this shit every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't wake up every day and go like okay, I'm in a routine, and I am very disciplined. That's why I say it's not, I don't think about motivation, I think about discipline, because 7 days a week I work out, or 7 days a week I have a routine. Literally almost 7 days a week I have the exact same routine. But 3 of those days I am downstairs in working out, convincing myself while working out why I can skip it. Like I literally do. Like I'm down there all the time, like being like, I did this. Like I don't need to do 3 more reps. I don't need to do this thing. What if I do this? And I try to barter with myself. And then I constantly have to be like, shut the fuck up. You're here.
That is real.
You have to, sometimes you got to shut the fuck up and realize, like, a thing that helps me and motivates me is I go, I don't care how I'm not a big honor where you are person. I know the motivational people are like, honor where you are today. Fuck that. Honor what you will feel if you do this thing in an hour, in 2 hours. That's my biggest thing.
So boom, the other day when I came home and I had you heat up that food for me, that day I had nothing to eat the entire day. Nigga, I drove past 12 McDonald's, right? And fat nigga shit, fuck y'all. I don't give a goddamn, nigga. I got the app.
Oh my God. You have the McDonald's app?
I got the app and I got points. I had 2 free burgers on that bitch.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, nigga, I could just pull over right now. I don't have to pay for nothing. It's 2 free ones. Fuck it. I might as well just go in there. But I kept going. I kept driving past the motherfuckers. I'm like, no. Go home and eat that healthy shit that you already prepped yesterday. So that you not, because if you eat this shit, you're going to be mad at yourself for eating this shit. And then you're going to go home.
Feel like shit.
You're going to feel like shit. And then you're going to let that food that you had go to waste.
And if you eat that good food, you will feel good. I'm such a firm believer in whether you want to eat this thing or you don't want to work out or you don't want to like go do a positive thing. If you're trying to convince yourself out of doing a positive thing, I always think like, will I regret doing this positive thing in a few hours? Fuck no. You never regret doing the positive thing. You never regret that.
Never.
You will 9 times out of 10 regret the bad thing. And like I say, it's balance. I'm never saying don't eat the burger. I'm never saying don't eat this thing. I'm saying eat that stuff. Have the lazy day. Have those things when you're in a good mood. Like when you're in a positive place, you can lime around and you can watch fucking baddies all day. You can eat 12 pizzas and 40 wings.
Beat your dick 12 times if you want to. Nobody care.
Because we do that. But
we don't beat our dicks 12 times.
Sorry. Well, I do. That's my job. That's my literal job. So I actually do beat my dick 12 times a day. Shout out to the customs. But
hold on, I just want to spotlight this for a second. Mars says the fact that we're talking about healthy eating and I opened the podcast eating ice cream.
Bitch, I got ice cream in the freezer.
Somebody said I got a slice of cheesecake.
Baby.
I'm eating popcorn and M&M's.
And I love that for you.
I had 2 apple cinnamon sugar donuts before we sat down.
Baby, I got donuts in the fridge.
And I might have 2 more. Let's keep it a buck right now, baby.
I got 2 I got a payday right there.
Listen, girl, I said I started the journey, not that I'm on that motherfucker.
Okay. I believe in eating. I am not one of those health freaks who are like, you gotta. Well, I am working.
No,
you literally work out every day.
Every time I be like, I don't want to have sugar no more. He's like, shut up and have the fucking sugar, nigga. Like, eat it. Just
have the good thing. Ice cream is meant to be eaten. Okay, chocolate bars are good. All of that stuff is great. I think indulge yourself. Life is short as fuck. Okay, and you want to live happy and healthy.
You're gonna be on deathbed like, damn, I should have put extra bacon on that.
Should have ate those Krispy Kremes, and
I should have had a scoop of ice cream with that shit.
Eat what you honestly like. As long as you're in a balance. When you're feeling bad, don't eat something bad. Eat something good. When you're feeling good, eat whatever you want. Like. Because when you're in a bad space and you eat the bad thing, you're conditioning yourself to be like, this is going to make me feel better. I'm in a routine now. I eat this bad shit when I feel bad. That's how people like develop those like eating when sad, eating when these things, eating.
That's a real thing. Yeah. That is a real thing.
Emotional eating is like one of the biggest things. And it's so hard to get out of it. Obviously, like that is such a hard thing to like break. But the most I can say is the second you, like, if you do get that, like, oh, I should eat this good thing or I should do this thing because I feel bad, it will change your life because then every time you feel bad, you will bounce to a positive thing. And again, it ebbs and flows, okay? I have days where I'm like, I don't want to fucking go downstairs and work out. Fuck this. But I get my ass up because I got disciplined. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. What are you bitches saying?
Yeah, it's like child rearing yourself. Don't reward bad behavior.
100%. That is the... Thank you. Who said that?
That was Amelia.
Thank you, Amelia. That is the biggest thing. We are all big-ass children. What did I learn when I hit 30? No one fucking knows what they're doing with their life. Not a single person.
Hey, straight up.
Yo, people are fucking 50 being like, I found a new life all of a sudden at 50. I found this new thing. Why I love housewives. They're literally in their 40s and 50s starting these businesses, changing their lives, going on fitness journeys or like changing everything because like you're just like never... We have one life. You're never too old to live your life.
Matcha Blizzard with the Kit Kat is nasty work.
I love me a matcha.
You want a Kit Kat with that motherfucker?
Oh, what did I have that I didn't like the other day, by the way? On my dairy journey. What was it, a Twix?
You had a Twix.
I didn't like the Twix, guys. I tried the Twix.
Fucking disrespectful. I let the nigga. I wasted half a Twix on this bitch ass nigga.
I took a bite. A single bite.
I wasted half a Twix bar on this bitch. What are you guys sipping on? I was drinking on ginger ale. He's sipping on.
I was sipping on soju, but now I'm just eating ice.
He's just eating ice.
I'm just eating ice.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life. I think enjoy your life. Sorry, I could talk about this shit all day because I love when people's lives turn around and they have good days. I love a good day for you.
It was something I was gonna say, but I think it slipped my mind because it kind of went all over the place.
Sure did. If
it comes back, I think did you just run into it?
We just stay headbutting the mics
or smacking the arm.
Especially when I realize like sometimes we'll talk like this and we sound the exact same, but we just insist on being like inside the microphone.
Yeah, whatever. I like big round black things near my mouth.
Whore.
And he is. Are we reading another one?
Yeah.
No, I don't like Twix either. Mars, I'm about to block you. Let me tell you something, bro. It's not going to be no motherfucking Twix slander in this chat right now. Flat out. If y'all niggas got a problem with Twix, y'all can hit the fucking door.
Oh.
God damn it. It's one click out this motherfucker.
Do we love Snickers? I think I love Snickers too. I haven't had one in like
not more than
20
Twix.
years, but I think I like Snickers.
Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it 100 right now, nigga. Fast Breaks and Twix are the superior candy bars. Snickers is later down the road.
Okay, wait. What about, you don't have them here, but O. Henry's?
I ain't gonna lie. I fell out of love with O. Henry's. They was good. They're good. They're very good.
That's like
top 5 for sure.
That's the best chocolate bar.
Top 5 for sure.
What?
Top 5.
I think mine would probably go, I mean, I haven't had Snickers in like a lot of years, but Snickers, O. Henry. I think that's like really it. What?
You just stopped so fast. Snickers, O. Henry.
Well,
that's it.
I don't really like chocolate.
Take 5 suck, bro. Take 5 suck for sure. Okay, cheese in 90 degrees is crazy. Cheese in 90 degrees.
Sorry?
What happened? Who said cheese in 90 degrees? Hershey's cookies and cream is top tier.
Oh, I do love a cookies and cream bar.
It ain't top 5 though. It's top 10. It ain't top 5.
I think that's my dad's number one.
The cookies and cream?
Cookies and cream.
The cookies and cream slap, but it ain't top 5.
I want to try like is it the Japanese Kit Kats? It's like the Kit Kats that have like all the different flavors.
Oh yeah.
I really want to try those. I think they have them in like grocery store, like international aisles.
She said like Heath bars. What are you, 80? Nigga, was you born when the first car was made?
Wait, what did Holly say?
Holly says he doesn't like cheese, doesn't like Twix, and would rather live in 90 degrees like a freak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cheese in 90 degrees. What, Take 5? Take 5 is not, bro, y'all are crazy. Talking about $100,000? No, girl.
I don't understand these words you're saying. I've never heard of any of these words.
Hey, I'm going to stand on it. Three Musketeers tastes better than $100,000, and Three Musketeers is Dookie.
Is that one that feels like I'm chewing on foam?
Yes.
Yeah. I know that one.
Dookie.
I don't think I like that one.
It's poo poo caca.
You know what I hate?
What?
What's that one? And it's got that like, is it a Crunch bar? It's got that like orange thing inside of it.
Orange thing inside of it? What?
I don't know. It's really thin. It's like is it a Score bar? No, because I think I like that one.
I don't even know what a Score bar is.
Butterfinger?
Butterfinger. Yeah.
Yo, that
Butterfingers is booty.
Foul thing. I will never forget
it's booty.
The feeling of biting into that like orange
because it looked like it was soft on the outside, and then you hold it and it's a fucking stick. And like, what is that flavor? Is that butterscotch inside? Like, is it chocolate and butterscotch? What is that?
I love butter. Do you say I love Butterfingers? What does that say?
Huh? Mars says I fuck with Butterfingers. I bet you do, because you like
fucking weirdo.
Because you like fucking
fucking weirdo.
Take 5s.
You fucking weirdo, bitch. You fucking weirdo.
Tammy said anything's better than a Hershey, straight up.
Is that just like the chocolate bar? Like just
Maria says, but the Cadberries are better than Hershey's for her.
Remember the Cadbury? I was telling you.
The Cadbury probably slaps. It's the one. It's the little bar with the
caramel
inside. Yeah, that has to slap. That has to slap.
Why y'all believe me? Fucking weirdo. Weirdo. No.
She like, we can run a fade right now.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I have more to get to.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
we're moving on. Shut up, everybody. Mr. Muffles, this one's for you.
You was talking about health for like 45 minutes.
Because health
It's important.
is important.
Yeah, it's important.
This will be our lowest viewed video on YouTube.
They're like, I'm not watching, listening to this shit. These niggas talking about eating salads and going to the gym.
Eat your Krispy Kreme. I want some right now. Every week I post on my Instagram story. Who's cash apping me for Krispy Kreme? All right.
Butterfingers is like biting into chocolate covered stale.
That's so accurate. Bro.
Oh, wait, does that say shell? What is that? SHALE. What is that word?
I think you were right. Chocolate covered stale.
Like a chocolate covered
right.
shell.
Chocolate covered stale. All right, I'm reading. Shut the fuck up.
Watch out! Mark said I'm not subscribing next month. She said I'm sick of this shit.
I love you. Butterfingers are my favorite.
She said no, fuck all that.
I love a Butterfinger. I love a Mars bar. Okay.
Nancy says Lindor truffle. See, you rich. Go to the
Not
next
the
because she
Lindor,
got
bitch.
money.
You know what I used to love?
She's talking about
the
some other shit.
Ferrero
Rocher.
Rocher.
It's like a chocolate covered.
Yeah,
with the Rice Krispies in it. I love the little
that
balls.
That used to fuck me right up. I'd love that.
I love little
Better
balls.
lay your ass back down. We're not done, Scooby. All right.
Yep.
Okay, I'm moving on. Shut up, everybody. Okay, so I have a question about a family heirloom.
Okay.
Super long story short. By the way, this is not a long story short. There's a lot of words.
Okay.
I'd hate to hear the long story.
Let me see how long it is.
I'd hate to see the long story long.
My nigga, that's the whoa.
I'd hate to hear this long story long. Okay. Family heirloom. Super long story. Okay. Parents divorced when I was 12. Dad was kind of in and out after that. When my grandparents passed, he inherited the mobile home that they lived in.
Hey, baby mama Clayton. Welcome to the group. Go ahead.
Hi,
It's
Clayton.
a new watcher.
Hi. Yeah. When my grandparents passed, her dad inherited the mobile home that they lived in, along with some of its contents. When I turned 18, he had been living with a girlfriend for a few months, so he let me move in to the mobile home and take over the bills.
All the way. Keep going.
When I moved out, he said I could take whatever I wanted. Specifically told him I was taking an unopened antique bottle of liquor. That was an anniversary present to my grandparents, mostly because I didn't want someone breaking in and stealing it. They lived like in the country.
Okay.
This was 21 years ago. Fast forward to present day, he's being a total ass. He got into an altercation with my niece's stupid boyfriend. My niece just had a baby and she's at my house temporarily. She lives with my mom and their cats. Just got fleas, so they're treating the house. Suddenly, he wants this liquor bottle back.
Who is this again? I think I kind of lost. I was telling Steve to sit down. Who wants the liquor bottle back?
Super long story. Dad.
Okay, good.
But dad was in and out. Dad is not like
it is
relevant.
This is his parents' thing.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Suddenly he wants the bottle back. He has had ample time and opportunity to get it, but now that she's helping the niece that he had an altercation with, he wants it, and she thinks
Petty.
He wants it out of spite.
For sure.
I should note that this is not a typical bottle of liquor. I looked up the bottle of liquor. That bitch is worth hundreds of dollars. It's literally a bottle of liquor that has a dancing ballerina in the bottle, and it does the like ding ding ding.
Oh, that's cool.
Hundreds of dollars. Okay. His broke ass wants the fucking bottle, bitch. Go get a fucking job. What should I do? Do I give it back? Tell him to take me to court for it? He only lived in that mobile home for a year before moving out and leaving most of the stuff behind. He never seemed at all concerned about getting this bottle until all of this crap happened with the niece's boyfriend. He thinks I'm siding with the boyfriend, but I'm trying to do what's best for my niece and her baby by being there for them. Then she sent me the wrong picture of the bottle. She sent me a picture of a video of her talking to her guinea pig. And she was like, sorry, my bad.
Oh, this is Mr. Muffles'
Yes.
mama.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he just wants it because he knows it means a lot to me. My grandmother was showing me this bottle and the dancing ballerina inside of it. It's one of my earliest memories with my grandma. Don't give him that fucking bottle. Fuck him. What? Oh.
You tell that bitch to kick rocks and to get it back in blood. You tell that bitch if he want that motherfucker, he better grab that bitch after he burns the house down. The only way he gonna get that motherfucker is if he takes his gnarled fingers and runs a fade with you for that bitch. You understand me?
Yeah, you're not giving that shit back. Fuck him.
That bitch want a bottle, you go buy a bottle of Ciroc and throw it at his motherfucking noggin when he comes to your doorstep.
I'm a professional at that.
Hello? You smack that bitch upside his head with a... Get that bitch a... fuck you. Swole his lip up with a Jack Daniels bottle since that motherfucker want to drink so goddamn bad. You tell that bitch, that motherfucker so thirsty, bitch, go drink out of a pond.
He didn't even care at all until this happened, bitch. You don't care. You're a deadbeat
fuck
dad
going
anyway,
on with
bitch.
this motherfucker?
Deadbeat dads exit the fucking chat.
What's wrong with this bitch?
Went out for some fucking milk.
You wasn't even...
Never fucking came back. Bitch, go get the fucking milk that you went out for. You don't need this bottle of liquor, you drunk ass bitch.
Alcoholic ass nigga. You left for the milk and now you trying to come back for the liquor. You drinky, drunk bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Nigga, you can't... What you gonna do with it besides just put it up somewhere?
I don't fight. I don't argue. I hit that bitch with a bottle. You would smack that bitch right over his head. You want the bottle back so bad, bitch?
Boom. How about this? Don't do none of that. Clip what I'm about to say and play it for him.
Oh, no.
My brother.
No.
My brother. What you gonna do with that bottle besides put it up somewhere or drink that motherfucker until your eyes get to spinning and you fall down and bust your fucking head open and they gotta bury your ass by yourself because your daughter not gonna come to your funeral? What are you gonna do with this bottle? Because you don't even want that motherfucker. You want it because your daughter is trying to be a good auntie to her goddamn niece. Why you don't want her to do that? Because you don't like the nigga? Go fight his ass, then, if you got a problem with him. You a grown ass fucking man. You getting the women inside of the men issue. Strap your motherfucking nuts on, nigga. Take your fucking panties off and let your daughter have this goddamn thing that came from your mammy that she fucks with. Okay? This is the last thing she got to remember her motherfucking mama. The mama that probably disowned your motherfucking ass because she ain't like you. Huh? And see, I ain't that other nigga. And I ain't your daughter. I sock the shit out your bitch ass for real. That's
what
all.
if you just pretend like you don't have it?
Oh, yeah.
What if you just lie?
Just be like, I broke it.
Yeah, just be like, wait, I literally don't have it. Are y'all on Cameo? We're not. We're not. We're not. Cameo used to reach out to me every week and being like, please get on Cameo. No.
To Edmund the Hood's crawling out right now because I don't like little bullshit like that, bro. Don't do that to your daughter, man.
Yeah, right. He wasn't there before.
You wasn't there, but bro. And this is something that I got from my grandparents. That
she liked me better than you.
That reminds me of them.
Grandma didn't show you.
And you want to take this from me over some bullshit. You being a bitch ass nigga right now. You being the hoe. Your hoe is showing. My hood showing is crawling out. Your bitch assness is coming out.
Literally just like tell him you don't have it.
Yeah. No, but for real, you can't find the bottle. It's gone. Tell him you sold it.
She said they'd probably break into my house to try and find it.
Tell him you sold it.
You need to get... Do you have cameras?
Get a dog.
You need cameras.
Get a dog.
You need a guard dog? I got one.
Admin should get on Cameo. Let people pay you to roast them or somebody else. Let people purchase motivational moments from you. I do that. I'll be on Cameo. I'm like, hey, get your motherfucking... You been in that goddamn bed all motherfucking day.
This morning.
You need some motivation to get up. Bitch, rent due is next week and your motherfucking ass is $300 behind, ain't you? You spent all that goddamn money on Casamigos and Don Julio so you can act a motherfucking foolio. Now you about to be the goddamn foolio on the motherfucking street, bitch.
I'm unplugging your mic. You're done.
Yeah, let me stop. Vintage from the 50s. Like, he's not getting it back.
No,
so it's
he's
just
not.
like, at this point.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Yeah.
Just call him a fucking loser. Just be like, you fucking loser. Yeah.
Are we doing another one?
Yeah, I got one more good one we can do.
Yeah, let's do one more.
This one's
and then
not
we can
as
get up
like
out of here because we've been on some bullshit.
this one. We need to lock in. This one's very serious.
Mhm.
Okay, this is a really serious one.
Okay.
So, big pivot. I grew up in a home with an abusive father.
Yeah, you just Euro stepped straight out of wherever fucking lane you was in. That was crazy.
Well, I told you, everybody, pivot.
Okay,
Are
well,
we pivoting?
go ahead.
Hey, put your fucking titties up. We have a serious topic. I grew up in
I'm
this bitch is probably
I'm
in fucking
sorry.
chat,
Go ahead.
waiting for us to be
I'm
so
sorry.
fucking nice and
I'm
give her some good
Go
advice.
ahead.
Damn, and after we were talking about smashing a bottle on his head, fucking doing all this shit, she's like, I grew up in an abusive home. We're like, well,
Oh.
big pivot, everyone.
Okay.
I grew up in an abusive home with an abusive father, so angry is a scary emotion for me. When my parents,
Oh, same.
when my partner, gets a normal amount of anger about work, like stuff, etc., I kind of freeze and get uncomfortable. I'm not sure how to help him. Do you have any suggestions? That's rough.
As in like he gets angry.
But like she's like a normal amount of anger. Like he's just mad about something
and she's like uncomfortable
because
about
of
it.
how she grew up and like what anger means to her and like that kind of thing.
She said what she should do about it?
Yeah, like she doesn't know how to help him in those situations or maybe how she should cope.
Well, I think number one, I don't know how long y'all been together, so,
Yeah,
I'm
true.
kind of just saying this from a place of ignorance, so you would probably know a little bit better than me. But I think that number one, excuse me.
Keep going. I'm going to turn the fucking air down.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cold in here.
Oh.
Number one, you need to like sit him down and explain to him like your like trauma as far as that goes. Like if you're not comfortable giving him like the full rundown about like your abusive upbringing, that's fine. But like bare minimum, you need to tell him like, yo, when you get like upset, like I kind of feel like scared because like I have a history of like stuff like that. That makes me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And if he likes you or loves you as much as he should, then he'll understand that and he'll try to kind of like, work with you as far as that shit goes. But yeah, because if he don't know that, you in the bathroom about to pee on yourself because he's upset that the goddamn microwave don't work, then it's just like, how can he like, change that to?
Because it's a two-way
You know?
thing.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta. I have two answers for that. One is with what you said is like, how will he know how to respond to you if he doesn't know? And if he does know, but I don't know how I don't know how long you've been together, but I think it's important to tell those things and information. Like, I think a big thing in relationships is like, I think you should talk about how you grew up with the type of home you had, because I think that gives a lot of perspective on how somebody reacts, and I think that gives a lot of perspective on how you react in things in relationships or just by yourself. Even like if you have a parent that's like that, you might not act like that in a relationship, but like you might just act like that. Like it doesn't necessarily need to be towards your partner, but like somebody can just be a hothead or somebody can just be a thing because like you are a product of your environment. Like if your parents are that away, you generally end up like one of them at least. So yeah, if you haven't had the conversation with them, I think that's really important. You have to have that conversation about how you grew up and the kind of environment that you saw. Because how you view men who get angry or how you view men just in general is of course going to be like the experiences you've had with men. Like that's always going to trickle forward. And as far as yourself, I think you need to have some accountability in if you still feel that way. And like you said, like he's in a normal amount of anger. He's not throwing things. He's not doing that stuff. Unless that's normal for you. If it's not, then you need to get the fuck out because that's not normal. But I think if that is hurting you still at like a normal amount of anger, because we all have like a normal amount, if that is upsetting you, I think you should work through that or find a way to work through that. And therapy might help you with that, because it might teach you how to navigate that and how to find tools to work with someone who is a normal amount of angry. I don't think therapy will help you deal with somebody who's volatile. The therapist should be like, get out, and if they don't, then that's weird as fuck. But yeah, I think there's two things. You have to talk to him, and you also need some accountability on, like, you don't want to live the rest of your life in fear, right? Like, that's something you should feel. Like, you shouldn't be like, this is me and I get this way because of this. Okay, that's the situation. Okay, I am me and I act this way or I feel this way because of the things that I experienced in my past. But like, accountability is, what are you going to do moving forward? If that's not something you feel like you can work through yourself, which not everybody can, and if you can, that's amazing. But like, if you can't, there's people who are licensed to help you do that. There's people who are able to help you work through childhood trauma, because that is a childhood trauma if that's like came from your dad. And I think that it's selfish to want to live that way the rest of your life.
Amelia asks, what is a normal, quote unquote, normal amount of anger? If you're thinking to yourself, he is angry, it's already too elevated. I think that a normal amount of anger, or like being upset or anger, not being upset because we're talking about anger, a normal amount of anger versus like too much anger is like, if you're upset about something, you're frustrated about something, and like you just like it's very, you know when somebody's mad, bro. Yeah. Like you can see it in their face. But like if it's getting to the point to where like motherfuckers is like throwing shit or like, you know, doing too much yelling, like shit like that, then that is way too, like, that's too fucking much. You're doing way too much at that fucking point.
If your anger becomes destructive
to the point to where it's like, you know.
But you could be like, this bitch pissed me fucking off at work today. Fuck this bitch. I hope this bitch get hit.
Yeah, like that's a normal amount of anger. Like,
yeah,
you know
what
I'm saying?
That's normal.
Mars says a normal amount of anger is when you're not taking it out on anyone around you.
Yes, it's like anger to like that you're feeling yourself, because I think you should feel emotions. I hate when people become numb to everything and like you don't feel sadness, you don't feel happiness, you don't feel anger, you don't feel enraged. I think something should make you enraged. A normal amount of anger, like you can feel enraged about things, whether it's about something that happened to you or something that you're seeing, and you're like, that fucking pisses me off that like this is happening to this person or whatever. I think you should feel anger. And I think you should feel enraged. I think you need to feel emotions to feel other emotions.
Yeah, niggas ain't robots, bro.
Yeah, no, I think you absolutely can be angry and you can see someone and be like, damn, they're fucking mad. But how they respond to that anger is important.
I'm ignoring Tammy.
I can't see what she said.
Holly says, if you can stay rational when you're angry, would you...
Tammy, please.
Holly says, if you can stay rational when you're angry, what you do with that anger is the most important. Yeah, that's what really like that. You know, that's the line between like too much anger and just like normal anger, for sure.
And I think you can see how they respond, and like if they're just like displaying an amount of anger that makes you uncomfortable, and it's not just like them being mad, like as long as they don't project it like onto you, and like if you talk to them about it, like a good tell for you is to see how they respond the next time. If they're not like, if they hear you and they're like, damn, I don't want to respond
number
like that
one
again.
He has to be like apologetic for sure.
Yeah, if it's like at you, I mean if he's in the house throwing shit, like babes, what are we doing? But like you got to talk to him, and he has to also understand where you come from, and then you have to understand where you come from, and you got to be like, okay, I don't want to feel this way. Kamala.
Yeah, that's not even a debate. Your mom. Amelia says, I was numb as a teen. As a dog, I cried when a therapy dog looked at me in the face.
Yeah. No, I resonate with that so much. My biggest thing, and I didn't start crying until like we met, really. Like everybody would tell me I was a fucking robot. I never cried. My parents would be like, why don't you cry? Matthew would always be like, I don't get how you just don't cry.
Yeah.
Like everybody here, I get you guys know me this way
as a crier,
but I never cried ever. I just never cried. I mean, I was always mad, but I never cried. I was just not. And then now I fucking look at anything and I cry just because I cry. Once you like feel your emotions and you kind of understand where things come from and you work on them, that is
important.
Yeah, but then you become a baby. But it's good.
Well, that's the topic for another episode because I have things to say about that as well. But it's going on 2 hours, and so we're going to say thank you for watching another episode of the Emmizzie podcast. My name has been Edmund. This is Nicholas. I'm about to go to fuck the bed. If you want to be a part of the lives, if you want to be here for the live shows, you need to go to twitch.tv/Nicholas James Emmizzie. Episodes come out every Monday. The audio version, audio and video version comes out every Mondays.
7 a.m.
At 7 a.m. and then Eastern time. And then the live shows are Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Eastern as well. Yop. You got anything you want to say?
No.
Here come a satellite dish, y'all. Make sure that y'all tune down your fucking whatever the fucks. Because you about to, don't you jump your, hey nigga, don't hit hey, calm it down, Blackie. We're going to do an after show for a little bit and then we're going to get up out of here. So, thank y'all for listening. Bye.
The quickest outro I've ever seen in my life.